Hello everybody and welcome back. This is Project Bakukun and I wanted to try something a little bit different today. Hello Piper. Um the update for Fallout 4 1.3 that is, it released for PC and it's soon coming out for Xbox One and PlayStation 4 later this week, which I assume is probably tomorrow and probably a long time ago based on when you're watching this video. The 1.3 update, it's pretty long. It's like I'm going to go the idea for this series is to go over the patch notes for Fallout 4 whenever they're released, because there is a lot of new things added and a lot of things fixed. And for people that don't know where to find the patch notes, that's why I'm making this, is so I can go over them, because now you know where to find them. Me, Project Bakukun. The 1.3 update for Fallout 4 is available as an automatic download for PC users on Steam and will be available later this week on Xbox One and PlayStation 4. The update has several new features, including PC-specific enhancements like our new ambient occlusion settings, HBAO+, as well as new fixes for gameplay quests and workshop mode. I am a tad bit sick, and you stole my fucking seat. That's really mean, but we're married. I gave you the ring of my dead, deceased husband, and I give no shits. But, going back to the update, I will get distracted a lot during this video. It is probably going to be a long one, seeing how there is a lot to go over. A lot to go over. So let's get right into it. I will say when things are PC specific, and if I don't say PC for PC at the end, or PC or whatever that has to do with PC, that means it's for all. PC, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4, and sometimes I'll say Xbox One or PlayStation 4, because those are specific fixes for those specific consoles. Let's get into new features. New ambient occlusion settings, HBAO+, that's for PC. And new weapon debris effects, PC NVIDIA cards, which is weapon debris. It's probably very nice. I'm gonna stand here and serve people drinks while I'm reading this. Hello. Fine. Fuck you. Never mind. Added status menu for settlers in your settlements. I don't know what this is going to be. I play on Xbox One mostly. I do have a PC, but I mostly play on Xbox One, so I haven't seen this settlement status menu. And it seems pretty nice. Like, pretty nice. The concept or the idea of it is pretty nice. Hi, Strong. Do you want to go eat some humans?
Sometimes strong not understand human.
Well, I don't understand how you're so ugly. Goodbye. Added ability to rotate an object you're holding with left-right triggers, and pressing down on the left thumbstick lets you switch the rotating axis. There is already a way to do that, but it's just so out of the way and most players don't know about it. I don't even fully remember how to do it. I believe it's like... No. I don't remember how to do it. But at least they're making it a little bit easier to access that, to make it move without you having to move. Improved ESDF keys remapping support while in workshop mode. That's for PC. PC specified shit, whatever. PC Master Race. Good for you guys. Good for PC people, right? They get enhanced and improved ESDF keys. I have a AXY button. Don't forget the B. That is it for new features. There are newer features down the list, but they are like mixed in with gameplay fixes and workshop fixes, which is really confusing because I don't know why they would mix that in, even though it's a new feature. I'm going to go over to Sanctuary for a bit and probably rebuild my walls. General fixes. Here's where it gets pretty long. Sorry, I said I was a bit sick, and the textures on this bridge aren't loading, which makes me even more sick. I'll shoot it. Try to help. Fixed it. Hopefully that's in the fixes. General memory and stability improvements. I'm just going to read through them. Most of these are just for all, except for only one of them is for an Xbox One only. Improved performance when looking through a scope. I don't really have a problem when looking through a scope, though. I don't see what the big deal is about looking through a scope. Maybe some players are experiencing problems with it. I honestly, myself, have not experienced that many problems with Fallout 4, other than this flying thing, because it likes to work sometimes and sometimes it doesn't. Companions can no longer get stuck with radiation poisoning. And I also skipped one, sorry. Fixed issue where player could warp to different location when aiming. I will try to add a video. Well, shit. I will try to add a video of that happening to me because it has happened. I aimed at a Yao Guai and it decided to throw me so high up in the air I got a loading screen for the sky, which is concerning. Because what the hell's up there? Fixed an issue where Vault 81 residents would not dismember correctly. I don't know if that means disperse to where they would just walk to different places, or this is a fix to where I can just finally cut off their head and not have it flying around the room. Because that would be great. Dismembering Vault 81 residents sounds like a fun time. Big Leaks perk now displays calculated damage correctly. I use melee, not that much, but that's pretty nice. Just saw a glitch right there. Okay. Fixed issue with third-person camera not displaying properly after exiting certain crafting stations. I mainly play in first person, so that doesn't apply to me, but it would apply to not most of players, but some players. Fixed an issue where subtitles would occasionally not update properly. I have an issue where subtitles are for players, not players, but NPCs that are probably 10 miles away, but they still pop up on my screen, and I have no idea where they're coming from, which direction, or why. And plus, I forgot to wait till morning. Whatever. Also, I apologize for constantly looking at the ground and stuff. I am reading off this list of patch notes and playing at the same time because my computer won't allow me to record voice over gameplay with my mic. It doesn't like my mic. It won't allow it. It's terrible. Effects will properly be removed on companions when items are unequipped. So we have to unequip items for status effects to be removed. That's kind of cheeky. They're being a little cheeky there. McCready's kill shot perk now calculates headshot percentages properly. I have not gotten McCready yet. I had McCready, and then I lost around 36 hours of gameplay because I accidentally went through to clean up all my saves and deleted it. Deleted my save where I had McCready. Fix an issue with NPCs getting stuck in power armor. I have an issue with NPCs taking my power armor and then walking off with it, leaving it someplace, and it won't show up on my map. That is a major issue, and I don't like it. It's mainly Valentine, he takes my armor all the time. Weapons seem to be changing slowly. Fixed a rare issue with companions getting stuck in downstate. Oh, that means when they're just crouching on the ground. I thought that meant like downtown Boston. I don't know where Piper went, but more power to her. She's probably off chasing her dreams to being a pretty successful newsletter person. Whatever, she's gonna make... Right now, she just left it to her little sister. Her little sister's probably throwing parties. It's really unprofessional of her. As a big sister, she should be looking after... Oh, there's Piper. Hi, Piper. Whatever. Wait, what the hell? You're right over there. Well, NPCs tend to be doing some jumper shit from time to time to where they can teleport from place to place. Second rank of Aquaboy now calculates properly. I keep going over what I have. It doesn't really matter. These are patch notes. I should just go over them. I don't have that many perks as of right now. I'm not that high of a level. I started playing. I put over almost 200 hours into the game, and then I just stopped. And I didn't do any leveling glitches or anything, so that's why I'm kind of a low level, and I spent most of my time in workshop mode. So that's why I'm not that high of a level, because things don't really give you that much XP unless you're spamming a copper statue. Fixed an issue with residents not always lowering the damage correctly when added by mods. When added by mods, that's not a PC specific thing. That means, are they giving us patch notes for mods when it applies to Xbox One and PlayStation or PlayStation 4 as well? That, it's nice to see that they're fixing mods for consoles, even though they're not out yet. That's great to hear. So at least we know that they have it going and that they're testing out mods. Enable number of characters available when renaming a item in Xbox One. That would be going up to a weapons workbench and renaming this. You can rename it more. Like, you can add more characters to your name. Like, you can probably... I think it would probably be up to 24, probably. I don't know. It's probably not at Twitter status, that whole 160. Fixed issue with player becoming dismembered while still alive. That, I feel like that should have stayed, because that seems like a fun time. That seems really fun. Are my lights displaying properly? Are they all on? They are all on. That's weird. Robotics Expert is now usable in combat. I thought it already was. It must have been broken. You probably couldn't go up behind robots and turn them off with their little on and off switch. I don't know why they add on and off switches to robots, but that's what they do. Stimpaks can now be used on Curry after the transformation. This is kind of a spoiler for you guys, but once you get basically a female version of Mr. Handy named Curry, you get a quest to... She's French, so she has a French accent. It's great. I don't have her personally, not yet. But you get a quest to... You take her to Good Neighbor. No, it's not Good Neighbor. Yes, it's Good Neighbor. You take her to Good Neighbor, and you put her memory or her mind in a human body, or probably a synth body. I would think it's a synth body, but it might be human. Playing a holotape found in wilderness while switching point of view no longer causes the screen to blur or controls to be locked. Okay. Quest fixes. Fixed an issue with Taking Independence, where the Minutemen remaining from the battle against the Mirelurk Queen would not gather in the castle. Fixed an issue where invulnerable characters would get stuck in combat. Fixed an issue where Preston would send player to a settlement instead of a dungeon as part of a Minutemen quest. He just sends people wherever the fuck he wants them to go. Honestly. Like, he'll tell you, go get him some fucking toilet paper from the Super Duper Mart, and you'd have to do it, or in 24 hours, you'll fail the quest, because he's been sitting on the toilet, and he's needed to wipe his arse the whole time, but he can't. And sitting on the toilet for 24 hours is not a great idea. I do not condone that. I'm going to have a seat over here. No. I would go up in my luxurious bathroom. I am going to go up in my luxurious bathroom. It's going to be great. I got a radio up here. I normally had disco balls, but I don't have power going up here because I don't have copper for the wire, which we will get to in this video because they changed that. Fixed an issue where synths could attack the castle while the player was friends with the Institute. Excuse me, privacy! I put a sock on that door handle. Come on. Whatever, you can stay in here with me. We'll look at this, and we'll pretend we're on the beach. Right, Piper? We're on the beach, okay? Here.
Just let me know.
We're on the beach. I can't... That sucks. I was going to put you in a bikini, but, you know, you can't use it. I'll get into a bikini. I'll keep the wedding ring on. There! We're on the beach.
Connie Allen there with
Fixed an issue where killing a caravan would leave a quest open. Fixed an issue where Dogmeat would stay at Fort Hagen after reunions was completed. Fixed an issue where the player couldn't talk to Desdemona. I don't know how to pronounce her name. I do not talk to the Underground, which should be a good idea for me to do. I will make a gameplay walkthrough or whatever for the Underground Railroad, but until then, that's okay. It's fixed the issue with talking to her after the Underground undercover mission was complete. Or to complete the Underground undercover mission. Fixed an issue where the player could get stuck while while exiting the cryopod. Fixed an issue where the player could no longer get Preston as a companion, which I don't mind. He's annoying as fuck. He can just stay here. He can walk around, planning in his mind what he's going to tell me when I arrive back at Sanctuary. Another settlement, and then I'll just walk off. I'm not going to let him finish his sentence. I already know what he's going to say. Another settlement wants you to lube up and fuck them right in the ass, because that's all they want. They just constantly want your attention. It's annoying. It's like, I
Nice
take
to
care
meet
of their
you
ghoul.
again. Fewer paper cuts than back home.
Where's your hat? Put your hat back on. And your wedding ring. There we go. In the end of the line, fixed an issue that would prevent the player from killing the leaders of the railroad. Fixed an issue with Minutemen quests repeating improperly. Thank the Lord! We will no longer get 20 million quests to help settlements with their fucking gardens and their goddamn ghoul problems that I taken care of. I get back, I tell Preston, hey, I took care of that settlement. Their ghoul problem is no longer a problem. It's all nice. They're all twisty fresh over there. They're great. And then with his reply, glad to hear, I got something new for you. Wow, something fucking new. Thank you. I want something new. I don't want to help these settlements. That settlement that you just helped has a ghoul problem. In the same exact place. Same number of ghouls. Same boss, glowing ghoul in the same place. And I want you to go help them. Well, they can just die. I don't care about that settlement. I can show you. The settlement is right here. Tin Pines Bluff. And as you can see, there's 2 people in there. And I don't know how they have 50% happiness. Well, I bet I even have that quest to go help them. I don't. That's great. Good. I've learned not to talk to Preston. Fix an issue where the player couldn't get back into the railroad headquarters after being kicked out of the Brotherhood of Steel. After finishing the Big Dig, fixed an issue where Hancock would no longer offer to be a companion or help with the Silver Shroud quest. Fixed an issue with obtaining the dampening coils from Saugus Ironworks. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correct, and honestly, I could give less of a shit. Okay, than I give with Preston's settlement quests. Before going to the Yangtze. During Unlikely Valentine, fixed an issue where the player could be blocked from entering Vault 114 or 114. In Confidence Man, Bull and Gogger can now be killed. Great, I wanted to kill them bastards anyway. Haven't met them, but their names, I just want to kill them. I don't care. During Taking Independence, fixed an issue that would prevent the radio transmitter from powering up. And Human Error fixed an issue where killing Dan would cause the quest to not complete properly. I need to put my clothes on. I will not walk out there nude. That is highly unprofessional as the leader of the Minutemen. Better. Fix an issue with tactical thinking where leaving dialogue early with Captain Keels to reprogram Pam could cause quests to not complete properly. We are almost done. We are at workshop fixes. Which is nice because there is a lot of problems with workshop. You see these lights? You see how they don't like light up unless I get close? That is one of the fixes. I will get to it. Let's begin with workshop fixes. Fixed a bug that would cause settler counts to appear incorrectly. I'm guessing that's because I have 20 beds in here. Wait, yeah, I have 20 people in this settlement, but it's not displaying properly. It says I only have 18, but I do have the 20 beds, and I do have the radio tower on. Fix an issue that could prevent the player from setting up a supply line in settlements with a high population. This is my only settlement with a high population. I will work on other settlements in the future. I've already spent over 100 hours. I can show you. Eventually, I'll try to crop in a picture of this, basically how long. I wonder if I can find it in here. How long I spent in workshop mode. I don't think they would have that in here. Improvements to snapping pieces together while in workshop mode. That's pretty understandable. Sometimes it's really annoying to snap pieces together. Like sometimes they won't go the way you want them to, which right now I'm having no problem with it, but most of the time I do have a problem with it. Fix an issue that caused powered items to stop functioning permanently if its power source was ever removed. So if I removed one of my generators or my generator on that, which is a windmill, I believe, yes, it would stop working permanently. the radio tower wouldn't work. I would have to store it in my workshop and place it back up. Come on, Piper.
Nothing stays hidden forever. At least, not if I have my say.
Player can now build workbenches in their Diamond City house. I don't know where the Diamond City house is. I've been to Diamond City. I just haven't been to the house yet. Building here's where it gets kind of great for wires, but kind of dumb because now they're basically free since they're made completely out of copper. Building wires no longer uses up copper. Well, whoop-de-fucking-do. So, what are the wires made out of? Do they just spawn in like magic? The world may never know until the update's out. It's not out yet for Xbox One and PlayStation 4. Hello, everybody. I'm going to have a seat and eat some noodles. Nani shimasu? Yes, noodles. I want noodles. Give me all of them. Oh my god, 620 caps roll. Never mind. Goodbye. Don't want your shit noodles. Will fix an issue with certain settlement attacks not generating properly. So that means more settlement attacks, or like I have a problem with Sanctuary to where I'll get under... I don't know what the hell is going up there, but it's dead now. I had a problem with settlement attacks to where I would be attacked, but nobody showed up, and everyone was just going crazy, even though there was no one there. Maybe that's because I built a wall around Sanctuary. I don't know. Fix an issue with settlement happiness calculations. Maybe I can finally get up to 100. Settlers assigned to weapons stands now will stand next to it. That is fantastic news, and we get even greater news down the line of workshop fixes. Diamond City House now shows provided power. Repairing items will now correctly consume resources. I don't know what repairing items is, what I'm repairing. I actually really like the idea of repairing items for weapons and armor. So if they added that, that would be great. If they don't, I'm sure there'll be a mod for it. But for repairing items now, I don't know what that's supposed to be for. Honestly, the only thing I could find that is repairable is the teleporting thing that you use to get into the Institute later on during the game. Fix an issue where companion would ignore commands at workshop locations. Fixed an issue with crops appearing destroyed after saving and reloading. That is the end of the workshop fixes. What I find great about this is settlers will now go to their respected or their assigned workplace, like the general store, the workshop, the weapons, whatever. Not the workshop, they can't work at the workshop, that's mine. Not theirs, they're not allowed. But that and the copper, I don't understand the copper part for the wires, because now they'll be free to wire up everything, which is nice because it is a pain to go find a bunch of bunch of copper to make the wire. I'm going to search for the house right now. But having it to where it can just come out of nowhere with no materials needed for the wire is it's too free. It's too free. You don't get the experience with searching for something that has copper in it and then being able to finally set up that light show that you wanted, or for most cases, for lots of people, they like putting tiles of dicks in the sky and lighting it up with their... I don't know where the workshop is here, or I would show you the tiled lights. But yeah, those are the updates for 1.3 It's the 1.3 update for Fallout 4, available for PC. Later on this week, Xbox One and PlayStation 4. Thank you all for watching. I will be doing this for all the major updates. I said major because probably all of the updates. I don't know what that's for. It is a water thing, I believe, but there's nothing powering it, so there's no point in having it. I will be doing this for mostly every update because they do plan on adding things for free. You do not need the season pass, you do not need any DLC, they are for free. They'll be adding things with their updates like they did with Skyrim, which is a great idea. Bethesda, they're a really great company for giving players what they want, what they need, and not having to charge them, even though they did do the thing with the season pass when it was released, but they did say we will be getting if the season pass is $30, we will be getting the content that will pay for the $30, or the $30 will pay for, and more if they decide to make more, which I bet they will decide to make more. Anyways, again, I said anyways, I'm going to drown myself now. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.